Hi guys, how you doing? I'm Gordon Camp, and this video I'm going to talk to you guys about castings for TV and commercials or film. As an actor, I and other actors probably take it for granted that we know what to expect when we go to a casting for TV or film. But because of that, I sometimes forget that there's people out there who don't know what to expect. So I thought, I'm going to make a video to try and help you guys out, try and give you a little bit of a heads up on what might happen, what might not happen, how you can deal with the situation that you're about to experience, and how to keep calm and make sure that you get the best out of your casting. Firstly, I'm guessing that you would have prepared for the casting and you would have been ready. So you get there, what should you expect when you get to the casting? Well, 9 times out of 10, you will get up the stairs, you will walk into office building, the casting room, whatever, and you will do what I call for myself the register. There will be someone there who will find out what your name is, find out what part you're going for, and they will give you a sheet of paper. On this sheet of paper will either be a breakdown of the scene or the commercial that you're casting for. The first thing that you should maybe ask when you get there is, are you being cast alone or will you be in a casting with someone else? That way you can try and plan for who you'll be casting with. Are they in the waiting room as well? Should you meet that person before you go in? That sort of thing. Whatever is on this piece of paper that you've got, read it, okay? Don't just look at the lovely pictures or the breakdown or whatever else. Properly read what you've got, because chances are you've probably never seen this piece of paper before in your life, no matter what you're prepared for. Make sure that you know what you've just looked at before you hand it back to the registrar, the person who's given it to you in the first place. Because on more occasions than one, I've taken this bit of paper and I've looked at it and I've read it through and everything else, and then I've realised that I've only looked at one part of it, or one page out of the 3. So then I've given it back, and then I had to go up to the guy. Sorry, can I just have that again? I don't think I looked at it properly. Sorry. Obviously not in those words, but that same sort of thing. Once you've done that, you're probably sitting in the waiting room and you're looking around. There will be, most times there will be people in there who look quite similar to you, okay? Because you're all being cast for the same part, more or less. I went for casting for a hairless guy for a commercial. You might have seen that video on my main channel. And I was sitting in the waiting room and I was looking around, and there's all these baldy guys, not fully bald, but like hairless at the top sort of thing. Most of them had clean shaven their heads, okay? And I sort of made an executive decision before I went to the casting. I'm not going to shave my head because I'm assuming everyone else will do that as well, and I want to stand out. Don't let the fact that there's a lot of people in the waiting room that look like you, don't let that put you off, okay? Because what that does is just heighten your nerves before you go into this casting. Don't let that happen. You're only doing yourself an injustice. When you get into the casting room or the casting director comes out and calls your name, be nice. And I don't mean false nice, like, hi, how are you doing? Yeah. I'm talking about be yourself, okay? Make sure you introduce yourself properly. Listen to their name when they introduce themselves. When they introduce everyone else in the room, whether it's the cameraman, the producer, whatever, make sure you're listening to what's being said. Nerves can sometimes block out everything that's been said by casting directors. As long as you're listening, you'll be fine when you get into proper conversations with them. You'll get into the room and you will be asked to do an ident. What this ident is, you will be asked to do profile shots, okay? So you will stand up in front of the camera, you'll say, hi, my name is whatever, and I am represented by, and then you would either say your agent name or Spotlight if you're on Spotlight in the UK, and then you will be asked for profile. Now the profile basically is when you turn to one side so they can get a profile shot of your face, and then you'll turn to the other side for the other sided profile. They don't need to see the front because they've already seen that when you've said your name, okay? Try not to look at the camera in between the profile shots, like this. I don't know why, but sometimes casting directors don't like you looking at the camera in between. I don't know, for some reason, most casting directors don't like it. And then you'll be asked to do hands. They need to see what your hands look like. Now, don't worry about your face. They know what you look like now. That's why you've been called in. So, hands in front of your face. They don't need to be like huge. right? But they just need to see your hands. So you're going for that. They will say change. And hands down. Then when you get asked to run through the actual scene or the commercial or whatever, again, listen to what's being said. You'll really benefit from actually turning yourself on. But as long as you're being yourself, stay calm, just don't let nerves overcome everything that you're doing. When you leave, don't ask questions that you should already know, such as, when will I find out? Are you going to email me the details later? You should already know this. Your agent or Spotlight or whoever represents you as an actor should have told you all this information or should have this information already. If you're self-represented, then you should ask this before you get to the casting. Don't pester casting directors afterwards. Really, I think this is the main key points that you guys need to be aware of before you go to the casting, because you'll really benefit from just knowing this. So anyway, yeah, I just wanted to tell you that, and I just wanted to try and help you guys out, because like I said, sometimes we forget that other people are always going through a first time as well. So yes guys, I hope that helps, and I wish you guys all the best of luck in your castings for films, television and commercials. Lots of love guys. If you've got any more questions or you want me to do any more tutorials or advice videos, whatever, give me some comments in the downstairs, or you can subscribe, add me on Twitter, or you can get me on Facebook, Gordon Camp TV, and I will, yeah, whatever. Yeah guys, take care, bye!